Hello, Orville Nation. How are you guys doing? It's good to see you. Hello, Cryptic Charm. Oh, Cryptic Charm is in the house. Hello, Joe Lau, Stephen Klein, Dave G, LDG, Pixels. Hello.
Charm. Oh, Cryptic Charm is in the house. Hello, Joe Lau.
Of course,
Stephen
I have an
Klein,
echo.
Dave G, LDG, Pixels.
There we go. How are you guys doing? Sorry, I got a last minute family phone call right before starting. Let's see if I have the right window. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all well and safe, whether it's tonight, whether it's afternoon, whether it's morning, wherever you guys are. Bionic Bellybutton is here. Wow. We are honored. Hello, Mando. Hello, Philip. What is Doomkaku? That's what he does, right? When Bionic Bellybutton comes in. How are you guys doing? We're missing you on Twitter, Bionic. How is everybody? Philip, how is everybody doing? So guys, we're going to do something a little different tonight. We're going to do Latchkum for a little bit, and then it's 2:15 there. Yeah, afternoon. We're going to do Latchkum for a little bit, and and then what we're going to do, hello, LJ. How are you? JP Egotastic is involved in a film, in a fan film, in an Orville fan film that is going, it's going to premiere on the 7th, I think. And they're doing a Facebook Live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. So we're going to finish right then. And we're gonna all go support JP and Eric with their fan film. Yes, but Mando, it's nee. That's right, it's nee. Thank you, Mando. What's up, Joe Lau? Are you at work? Are you at work in Hong Kong? Yeah, I think you're working right now. Huh? So yeah, so we're gonna go support, and let me put up the. I'm gonna put up the JP's the fan film poster that they have. So let's support them tonight. That's pretty cool that they've done it. Yes, Egotastic Orville Nation fun time. Yes. Maybe one day JP will want to do something. Who knows? Let's see. All right. There we go. So that's the poster. Tonight at 7 p.m. It's called, oh wait, I don't want to make it any bigger otherwise. It's called the Planetary, let's bring it. It's called The Planetary Step, is the name of the film. So wow, very exciting. Yeah, we'll invite JP on. We'll invite JP on. Yeah, we've been asking Bionic Bellybutton, we've been asking Joe about stuff in Hong Kong, and they have some restrictions for gathering groups, like he tells us, but he kind of said that things are almost back to normal there, which is nice. That's really nice. LJ likes the name, A Planetary Step. Yeah, we're excited. There's our buddy JP. Look, there's our buddy JP in his hat, and his beard and his shades. So that should be, and I think this gentleman in blue suit is Eric. I would assume that that's his character. So you're off to watch WrestleMania. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's. So today we're all going to go. We're all going to go remind people that yes, that is a great poster. It is a great poster, Bionic Bellybutton. Yes. The Lieutenant Dan of the film, you think? Yeah, JP likes Lieutenant Dan. Who knows? Who knows what his character is going to be like? Imagine I've had this theory before, guys, that about the Orville, because you know they watch, like, they get on the bridge, on downtime on the bridge, they have watched Seinfeld on the Orville. So I've had this theory about them maybe imagine them watching YouTubers from the 21st century on the I'm still stuck in the 20th century. On the Orville Bridge, or on who knows, on a similar bridge. So good. I hope you guys are all good. Doomcorn. Oh, and Doomcock has reached 150K and he's going. Isn't that great? By the way, Facebook has been down for some people today. Not for everybody. It's been okay for me, but I heard people telling, and I don't really use it, but I've looked at it. So some people are saying that it's down. So, all right, guys, I am going to take the Latchkum, which someday I promise I will have actually, you want to know something? I've made progress. I was supposed to go pick up the Latchkum, and it's sitting in a shop, and I was supposed to go pick it up at a geek store, at something very similar. It's actually a Game of Thrones dragon egg, but it looks a lot like a Latchkum. And I was going to go pick it up, and then boom, and all this happened. So I even went to get it when lockdown started, but they were closed. So, I have one. I actually have a Latchkum to my name, guys. So I will have it. Facebook has been working for you. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna take the Latchkum, guys, and I'm gonna throw it to, let's see, who are we getting? This is a random thing. I just scroll up and down and stop randomly. LDG Pixels. All right, LDG. You can pass if you don't want to. I think it's the first time LDG's been here for Latchkum. So LDG, what you can do is ask a Star Trek or Orville question to the rest of the chat, and we answer it. So we take the Latchkum and we've thrown it to LDG Pixels. Now you can pass if you don't want to ask a question, but let's see. And I probably should have asked the first one, but I'm going to see if you want to go ahead and ask a question. Actually, you know what, LDG, while you think of a question, I'm going to go ahead and ask the first one. I've been asking this several times. If we get the it's getting hot. If we get the season 3 of the Orville pushed back, would you guys rather we get the date that they were telling us, September, October release date, and we get a split season, and we get first half of the season and then the next half whenever it's ready? Or would you guys want the whole season 3 released and just wait for it? Maybe it's November, December, or whatever it might be. Who knows? What do you guys think? So that's the first question. What do you guys think? Split season? Assuming it had to be pushed back, and I think it has been pushed back, would you guys prefer a split season and have it released on time and then get the second half later on? Or would you guys want to just wait for the whole thing? So I'm asking you guys. Split season? Joe Lau. Hello. Okay, so Joe Lau says split season, please. Philip says have a split season. I'd rather have a split season. Let's see. You need a split like a banana. Yes, LJ. my cheap year once is yeah. Hulu's. I mean, for Hulu for a whole year is not bad. They did that with Buffy. Yeah, they did it with a lot of stuff. Bionic Bellybutton says, I would like a split season, something to look forward to and talk about. Yeah, a lot of people are thinking split season. And I would, depends if they're releasing, Mando says, depends if they're releasing all the episodes at once or if it's weekly. Oh no, they're releasing it weekly, guys. It's they already told us it's weekly. Yeah, whenever it's coming out, it's coming out weekly. And we asked this last week. So now Stephen Klein says, now I thought about it more. I think a split season would be good. I think it would cause more enthusiasm for the second. Yeah, they might have to, and they're not going to listen to us necessarily, but they might have to consider the split season. Oh, I know, we are so glad it's weekly. Yeah, Bionic Bellybutton. It's totally, you know what? Not doing it. I get why some shows think that it's better to get that huge binge watch, but like Doomcock and Gary have said it a lot. That binge rewatch is always great for a second go at it. That binge rewatch is great for a second go. Imagine the split season. I know. Okay, so we talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that. And one of the things we had talked about was that what if, all right, the identity in season 2, the identity, that 2-part episode, the big fancy 2-part episode, which was such a hit, Identity Part 1 and 2. What if, because they put that in the middle of the season in season 2. What if we had something like that? And yeah, and we had a cliffhanger. What if we had a cliffhanger like that? That would be interesting. And the truth is, the Orville fans have waited so long that I bet they're thinking about it, to be honest. Of course, we don't know what the breakup of we don't know what the evolution of the episodes was going to be if they could release it, 1 to 11. It's going to be 11 episodes, by the way, and 11 episodes and a full hour, almost a full hour, guys. None of this 43 minutes from broadcast television. It's going to be like sometimes it's going to be 55, 57, 58 minutes. Who knows? Maybe even an hour. Just fantastic. Split season weekly is great. It's time to digest and enjoy. Yeah. Oh yeah. There could be a lot of build. It could actually be really good for the fandom if they split the season. It could be really good. Yeah. It really could. Yeah. They have proven to do amazing 2-parters. Yeah, weekly releases is better. Good. I hate the whole release the entire season at once. Yeah. Plus, you know what? There's a lot of people going to be reviewing it. I mean, we're going to be reviewing it. JP's going to be reviewing it. Gary will be reviewing it. Doomcock, I think, is going to be reviewing it too. I think they're all on. I think Doomcock is on board with reviewing it too. I think he said that to me. I don't like cliffhangers. Orville had, yeah, okay. Joe Law doesn't like cliffhangers. Okay, so no response from LDG. So I'm taking the Latchkum and I'm going to pick somebody. Let's see, Stephen Klein. Stephen Klein has good questions, guys. Always has good questions. Stephen, I'm taking the Latchkum. I'm throwing it to you, buddy. Any question you want to ask, any Orville or Trek question you want to ask the chat. So it was pretty unanimous. A lot of people thinking split the season here, guys. Hello, Jonathan. Oh, wait. Jonathan, Tom Costantino put out something. It wasn't Eagle Moss. I don't know the answer to that question. He put out something about what was it? It wasn't. Was it Corbin? I don't want to say Corbin effects. Was it? What was it? By the way, if you guys aren't following Tom Costantino on the, he's the showrunner of the Orville with Seth, the co-showrunner. LDG's back. Okay. Steven has a great question. Of course. Who do you think is better pilot, Gordon from the Orville or Tom Paris from Voyager? Wow, that's a good question. Steven always has good questions. All right, guys. Who do you vote for as a pilot? Who's a better pilot, Gordon or Tom Paris? By the way, Gordon has been getting a lot of love from the ladies lately. I'll just say that. All the all-female streams we've done lately, that just Gordon gets a lot of love from our panelists and our co-hosts. Philip says Tom Paris. LDG says, hello, Echo Base. Hello, Echo Base Network. How you guys doing? And before I forget, guys, Echo Base is doing something. Let's see. Wait a second. Sorry, it's just been a crazy day. Echo Base was doing something. What was it? When was it? You know what, Echo Base? Do me a favor. I'm giving you a wrench, and can you guys just post what you post a link to what you tag me on today? If you could do me that favor, that would be great. There you go. Awesome. And awesome, guys. Okay, so Tom Paris. Phillips says Tom Paris. Louis says Tom. Let's see. Biased here for Gordon. But Paris was writing like the ultimate one wonder kid. He could do everything. Gordon is better. Steven says, I vote for Gordon because he can hug the donkey. Joe Lau says Tom. Yeah. Yes, Gordon has the ultimate ginger. Have to say Tom, Joe Lau says. And can enter the glory hole, says. Hello, Echo Base, says Bionic Bellybutton. Especially if you want this unofficial link to TNG with his Wesley Crusher. Hello, David Rose. Let's see. The same character. Paris didn't die during the Covard Star. There you go. That's you remember the name of the Starburst. It is him, guys. Yeah, it is the same character, but they changed his name so they didn't have to pay the writer or something. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, for legal reasons. Yeah. All right. So a lot of people said Tom. I'm going to say Gordon because Gordon's growing on me, and this is an Orville channel. I love Tom Paris, but I'm going to say Gordon if we had to pick. So, all right, let's see. Throwing the Latchkum to Philip. Philip Gaming, do you have a question? Orville actor Philip O'Reilly. Orville actor Philip O'Reilly, who is in our chat, and he's an extra on the Orville in the episode Majority rules. Sorry. Remember this episode, guys? This is the episode that Philip was in. And I'm sure Philip's going to get a speaking role someday. Philip's going to get a speaking role someday. And Philip's always on the movie lot, so watch him. Remember this episode, guys, where you got upvoted or downvoted? By the way, guys, upvote our stream. Hit that thumbs up, please. Bionic Belly likes to lurk. Okay, number one sci-fi. All right, we got a question from Phil. What aliens do you want to see more of, and what aliens do you want them to bring back? All right, so we've seen a lot of aliens. We've seen Bruce Willis play a flower, like a flowery alien. We've seen George Costanza. I say George Costanza. Jason Alexander play Onyx the bartender. By the way, that's definitely going to come back. He's definitely going to come. This is my guess. Yes. Thanks for the plug. Yes, of course. Philip is a good friend. So guys, what aliens do you want to see more of? Aliens from the Orville. Good question, Philip. Thank you, Echo Base. You guys check out, please. Echo Base is doing a live commentary on on the sequel trilogy documentary. Thank you, guys, Coach and Nick. Thank you, guys. Who is that? Which one of you guys is that, Nick or Coach? Who's in there? Everybody, please go check this link out, guys. Everybody, check it out. Bionic Bellybutton says Yaphet. Yeah, we got to explore Yaphet. Oh my gosh, some people online are saying that Yaphet sexually shame on Seth MacFarlane for creating Yaphet who sexually harasses Dr. Finn. He's just a nice guy who's trying, seriously. He does have his moments, but I want to know more about the Shoktal, the orc-like creatures that attack the krill. That's right, Steven. Steven's mentioned that before. That's a good point. Yeah. Those were the guys who boarded the krill ship while Ed was there prisoner, and then he went in an escape pod with his krill girlfriend. More Jason Alexander. Yes. Onyx. Isn't that funny? Yeah. He is going to be, yeah, exactly. He's like Guinan, but not giving a shit. Absolutely. By the way, guys, I have this, you guys have seen this before, I think, on one of my videos, which I have to get back to, by the way, making those videos. As soon as we monetize, I'm going to go back to making those videos. We're going to monetize hopefully by the end of the month, by the way. Hopefully, thanks to you, all your support, guys. We have, let's see. Oh, yeah, Onyx. I have this theory because George Costanza on Seinfeld, Jason Alexander on Seinfeld is always complaining about Ted Danson. The Ted Danson plane, the Ted Danson salary, whatever, Ted Danson, this and that. The Ted, what's his name? What's his name? Yeah, I forget the name. But anyway, Ted Danson is an admiral now on the Orville. And so my theory is that you're going to see a scene where the admiral's at the bar with Onyx. And the funny thing is that Ted Danson was always behind the bar at Cheers. And now George is behind the bar. George Costanza. Onyx is behind the bar. All right, back to, there's a species there's that species that has highly combustible plasma in their blood. Yeah, that's true. That girl who's supposed to be the Gordon's friend's daughter, but she wasn't his daughter. She was, yeah, they have that explosive blood. That's great, Mando. I love that. The Mocklins. We're going to see a lot of the Mocklins. Hey, Nick, what's up? Thanks for joining us, Nick. Everybody check out that link from Echo Base, guys. They're just a fun channel and two really good people to watch. They're fun to watch, and they come across as being, I don't know them very well, but they come across as being very nice guys. Very nice guys, both Nick and Coach. Very knowledgeable as well. Good to see you. Hope all's well. Okay, let's see. Yafet split himself into yeah. Yeah, they said that Yafet's mom was now Yafet and his brother. Well, that should be interesting down the road. The 2D aliens, oh Joe, that was elbow cough. Yeah, interesting. The 2D aliens from that, yeah, that's interesting. Lieutenant Dan. Oh, we're going to see more Lieutenant Dan, I bet. I want to see more. Yeah, Stephen. I want to see more of Lieutenant Dan. Yes, he was. He was on Voyager. He was, yeah, wasn't he like a monk or something? Or is that Voyager? Am I getting confused? Yeah, he was like was he a monk? He was like a religious person or something, or on an alien planet. Yeah, more Lieutenant Dan. Love the guy. Yeah, Lieutenant Dan is fangirl for Dan. Yes, Cryptic. Yes, everybody wants to see more of Dan. Yeah, Voyager episode. Yeah, he has been everything. He's been in Young Sheldon too. Really. I know, Mando. Isn't it awesome that Ted Danson is a yeah? Mando, what do you think? What about my crazy theory? Do you think we're going to see Ted Danson at the bar? Yeah, he's always been yeah. I mean, we have to. All right, I guarantee we're going to see it. Even in Becker, they end up putting Ted Danson, at a scene at the bar at some point. We know Ted Danson's going to be at the bar. Maybe he's just drinking at the bar, or who knows. And what do you think about that, man? Do you think they're gonna cross paths, George Costanza and Ted Danson, on the Orville? Norman Moore. Hello, Keely. Oh, he's the drama teacher. No way. Really? Yeah, Ted Danson seems like a nice guy. He does. And guys, remember as well, let me put that back up. Remember that after the stream is over at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, whoever's available, we're all going to go to check out JP's. They're doing Meet the Cast of the Orville fan film, A Planetary Step. And so, because that's going to be released on Tuesday, I think. It's going to be released on Tuesday, on the 7th. And we're going to go check out, we're all going to go to Facebook and check out. They're going to give us something about some tidbits about the movie and the cast, I guess. What species was a temporary chief of security during Alara's time? Oh, yeah, the Zelayans. Yeah. Oh, the external esophagus. Oh, that guy. Yeah. He was played by, I forget his name. He was Putty on Seinfeld. Yeah. That's you want to see more of that, right, Mando? I think more Norm. You mean Norm, right? The guy who plays Yafet. Norm McDonald. We need both. Yes. Oh yeah, we would. Oh, it'd be awesome to see Kelsey Grammer as an Admiral. That's a good idea, Stephen. I swear Stephen writes for the Orville. Yeah. Sometimes I think Stephen writes for the Orville. Yep. Yeah, Stephen. Great ideas. All right, I'm going to pick another question. Let's see. Bionic Bellybutton, do you want to ask a question on Orville, or you can pass if you don't want to. Do you want to ask an Orville or Star Trek question to the group? Let's see if Bionic Bellybutton wants to. Ask a question. Yeah, I would love to see that. It would be really funny. Admiral Ted at the bar, just for one of the. Yeah, we got to see Ted at the bar again, some fashion. Hello, USMC Rebels. Hello. Thanks for coming. All right. So I think Bionic Bellybutton is thinking of a question. So we'll wait for her question. And if I misinterpreted, just tell me pass. We'll go to the next person. Bionic Bellybutton. That's right. Kelsey Grammer was an Admiral on TNG. That's he was a captain. He was a captain in that what was it called, that episode where they kept replaying they were in a time loop and that ship came back from the past. He was a captain on that ship that came back from the past. I don't think he was an admiral. I know he was a captain. Do you think Picard took? Oh, the good question. Okay. Do you think Picard took the synth taking over plotline, or do you think it's a natural fear dating back to replicants and Bladerunner? So let's see. Do you think Picard took the synth taking over plotline? Okay, so do we think that Picard took the synth taking over plotline? Or do you think it's a natural fear dating back to... Yeah, so this is a story we've seen again and again. What do you guys think about... We've all seen Picard in here. I know Bionic Bellybutton has. And I don't think I don't know, did you enjoy it? I think you did not. I'm almost certain you did not, but I haven't actually heard you give your opinion on it by Bionic Bellybutton. So, guys, do you think that Star Trek Picard took the synth taking over plotline, or do you think it's a natural fear going back to replicants and Bladerunner? So the plotline, is it something that's just been redone and redone and redone, or is it something that it's ingrained in? So what Bionic Bellybutton I understand is asking is, do we take because CBS repurposes a lot of stuff. So are they blatantly copying Blade Runner, Battlestar Galactica, whatever, Ronald D. Moore's Battlestar Galactica? Or are they or is it a natural fear ingrained in humans? What do you guys think? A cameo by Woody Harrelson. Oh, Picard took it from the Orville. I'm sorry, I didn't read that. Okay. So do you guys think that that was taken over from the Orville because of the whole Kalon thing? So do you guys think they copied it from the Orville or borrowed from the Orville, were inspired by the Orville? Or do you think it's a natural fear in our society about the, artificial intelligence? Hello, Captain Trek. Cause and effect. Thank you, LDG. Okay. Did not enjoy Picard. Okay. Bionic Bellybutton. Hated Picard. Thank you for clearing that up, Captain Trek. So Bionic says, I think they stole the plot line from the Orville, machines taking over the organics. Very, very interesting. Very interesting, guys. So what does everybody else think? Yeah, you know what? Everybody in here. So yes, Cryptic. Everybody in here is probably, everybody's seen it. And if you're asking me to say, yes, he's become a synth. Oh, no, Bionic, it's not you. It's me. It's been a long day. What do you guys think? So did they take over the so LDG says, since taking over is a basic conclusion of the idea of robots with AI. Okay. Philip says, I wouldn't put it past them to steal the idea, but there's a good chance they just came up with it on their own, says Philip Gaming. Orville actor Philip Gaming says, so they did that to pick Picard and the humans. So they did that to make Picard and the humans live together in a peaceful coexistence. Interesting. Whether they copied it, we will never know unless it leaks somehow. By the way, guys, I am seeing a lot of things that just make me think that, like, I just see more and more and more like tiny things that just make me think that CBS just, what they did with us is just, you know, I mean, it just proved, like, I see just a lot of little things that just make it just proves that they take stuff. I think it's just something writers use again and again. Okay. So Joe Law says it's ingrained in our sci-fi culture. Star Trek Picard ripped off Fallout 4. Detroit became human and human. Okay. Android rights, elite, dangerous, space flyers. Oh, by the way, the space flyers, guys. Mass Effect 3. Yeah, Mando. That's right. Yeah. I gotta show you the space flowers picture for you guys who haven't seen it. Some of you haven't seen it. I might not know, but I know my tracks, says LDG. Yes. Does LDG have a new computer? LDG's putting together some interesting stuff for everybody. Honestly, haven't seen Picard and really have no desire to, says USMC Rebels. And thank you for your service, USMC Rebels. It seems like you guys have served. Good to see you. I think in some ways the people involved with Star Trek take from everyone. Yeah. It's just, I just hear more and more things, man. I just hear more and more things. There's people in our community who they taken stuff from. Notice how all things just listed are video games they stole. Yeah, that's another T. If that's T. See, Mando, like sometimes they think, yeah, it's made video games like on us. Yeah, sometimes they think if it's a different genre, they can get away with it. I've seen people do that before. They use Shutterstock? Really, Nassim? Hello, Nassim. Wow. Well, actually, you don't say what happened to the body. He has a new body, though. But I'm just gonna let you watch it, Cryptic. I'm not gonna say anything else. It is rough. Bionic Bellybutton, nothing really new. I'm going to show you guys, by the way, the space flower, because some people, guys, I'm going to show you guys the space flower because some people haven't seen it. All right, I'm showing you first. Some people haven't realized this. This image, guys, for those of you who haven't seen it, this image is from what? Tell me what this image is from. This image is from giant space flower chasing a Federation ship. That is from the intro to Star Trek Discovery. A giant space flower. And it's been bugging me for 2.5 years, guys. It's been bugging me and bugging me. Why is there a freaking space flower? Why is the Discovery fleeing from a space flower in the intro? It's very quick, but it's there. And it's been bugging me for a long time, which is pretty obvious, guys, that they were intending to do Space Flowers since Discovery Season 1. Yeah, STD. Yeah. Yeah. And well, okay. It would have been funny, one of those. Oh my gosh, the Space Flowers. Okay. All right. So anyway, the Space Flowers, yeah, the Discovery intro is terrible. Is terrible. Salvador Dali. But wait, watch this, guys. I just want you to see this one though, too. I want you to see, and I know I'm straying from our Latchkum, but here. Mr. Miles sends me this, by the way, to point out that the Space Flowers are different, but I think they're really the same, to be honest. So thank you, Mr. Miles, for sending us this. This is this right here is the little Picard ship, and obviously the Borg cube in the back. These Space Flowers with these big ass reddish leaves here, and like there's some kind of tentacle here, central tentacle, or so anyway. Yeah, the Space Flowers, guys. There's Space Flowers. Just the fact that there's Space Flowers. Bionic Bellybutton says you were correct about my Picard feelings. I'm glad that you are not. Too bad. Okay, guys. All right, that was an interesting question, Ben. My opinion is both. It's a recurring theme. It's a recurring theme, and I also think that they try to lift stuff from Orville as well. I do think that Bionic Bellybutton, and I gotta say, the Tribbles cereal commercial. The Tribbles cereal commercial, their attempt to be like the Orville, to be funny, is just horrendous. Ay. Check out Thargoids from the game Elite Dangerous. Yeah, sorry guys, I don't have time to game, so I'm lacking in that knowledge sometimes. But thanks for you guys bringing it up all the time, so appreciate it. So, the admonition on Star Trek Picard, really, Shutterstock clips. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, man. Nassim, it doesn't surprise me, because it doesn't surprise me. So Bionic Bellybutton says it's both. She thinks it's both too. Yeah, that was a good question. Thank you, Bionic Bellybutton. George O'Keefe in space, says Jeff B. Yes, it's Discovery, David Rose. Yes, it's Discovery. What is the possibility that CBS have? What is the possibility that CBS have all the Star Trek shows that they have on now in the future crossover into one year as for a future movie? I wish they would take all the Star Trek shows and cross. I mean, listen. Picard was the perfect opportunity to do DS9, Voyager, and TNG all together, and they screwed it up. Yeah. Adega is in the house. Hello, Adega. Hello, Adega, guys. Hello, Adega. Author, science fiction author, Adega Outlaw, guys. Science fiction author, Adega Outlaw. And Trey from Axonar Comics. I don't know why I was going to say Bounding. Trey from Axonar Comics. Hey, Trey. I know, Mortimus. I know. I've been thinking the same thing. You know what? That's a good question. Let's take this up. Mortimus, this is a good question. This is the next Latchkum question. Okay, guys? The next Latchkum question. What do you guys think? Did they transfer Picard's soul into the body, or is he just artificial intelligence? Is he a copy? Is he a scan of Picard's brain and that's it? What do you guys think? Does the new Picard does the Picard 2.0 have wrestling? Philip is going to go watch wrestling. Okay, have fun, Philip. What do you guys think? Did Picard? Let me just leave that question up 1 second. So Picard's soul. Did Picard's soul get transferred into the body? Into the new body, guys? What do you think? Good question. Excellent question. That's our new Latchkum question. Did Picard get do androids dream of electric sheep? Yes, Cryptic. I know, right, Mando? How can they save his soul, says Bionic Bellybutton. But wasn't that the case? Wasn't that the case? They trying to make it for Data. That was a soul trapped in limbo. That he was a soul trapped in limbo. Yeah. Yeah, they were kind of doing that. They were kind of like he's a soul trapped in limbo. I think, by the way, the people who are writing this, guys, I get the feeling that they're like agnostic or atheist. That's the feeling, guys, that I get from the writing. So Picard's soul, guys, what do you guys think? And Bionic Bellybutton says, how is it possible that they can, have it? The synths can hold the soul? Yes, please, Q, come and fix everything. Just please come and fix everything. PJ, the news that he died. Everyone who is transported dies, so they don't have a soul either. Everyone who's everyone who's transported dies. Oh, and his mind's high. Okay. So Nassim says yes, that in Shaban's mind, but his mind is high. His mind is high. He has as much of a soul as Isaac. I know, Jeff, as much as Isaac. Ugh. Oh no. Okay, yeah, we still got time. Okay. Yeah, we're cutting off, guys, by the way, at 7 p.m. For those of you who are just joining us, we're cutting off at 7 p.m. because JP Egotastic's fan film movie they're gonna do a little presentation about it on Facebook. So at 7 p.m. we're all gonna head over there and I will post that again. They did transfer his soul. My answer: did they transfer soul? One cannot transfer, which one does not have. He doesn't have a soul. He's a computer program, says Cryptic. What does Adega say? It is a case for transhumanism. Hello, Nerd Cookies. Hello, Elaine. Transhumanism believes souls can be transferred into electronic storage. Yes, very well said, Adega. Very well said, sci-fi author Adega Outlaw. Stephen Klein, that's true. If Picard is a test for humanity, then he failed because he had humanity disposable. He created death. Ooh. LJ, just curious, what exactly gives you the implication that they are? Maybe. All right. Maybe. I don't know. The transhumanism idea that Adega is talking about. I think it comes a little bit from that. It comes like if it's some people who do I'm a psychologist. Some people who don't believe that there is an afterlife or that something of them goes on. They also tend to think that it's very easy to transfer your consciousness to somewhere else because they just believe it's just a makeup of neurons firing. That's kind of along the lines of where I'm thinking that, and it's just an opinion, LJ. It's just an opinion of mine. Maybe I shouldn't even have said it, but it's just an opinion. Yeah. It's interesting the thought of having a soul versus being a soul. Interesting. Yeah, the thought of having a soul or being a soul. I don't think it's a case of them not having religion so much as not having to put any thought into it. Yeah, a lot of hearing about the Picard is the same issues I have discovering. Yes, Louise. Yes. The mention of religion, no one goes to church. Religion is treated with. Yeah, well, yeah. Yes, Cryptic. A transporter creates a copy of you at the other. Yes. And there was an episode of, what was it? Oh, I forget what it was. Yeah, there was an episode of like an old, I forget what it was. Every time you transported, there was this episode of this sci-fi series, and I want to say it's The Outer Limits or something. Every time they transported someone, there was a clone that popped up that they had to kill or something like that. They disposed of the body every time somebody transported. Your original body dies. Yeah. He has no soul. Picard has no soul. Picard cheated death. Even just a program inside the Matrix. CBS virus is destroying Trekkies. Oh gosh, LDG. Stay strong, yes. Troy Pacelli. Hello, Troy. Troy, we have to have Troy. I invited Troy on as a guest one time, and I forgot what happened. We couldn't do it, so we got to invite Troy back. Troy, follow Troy, guys. Troy is a lot. Is very often. I'm not sure what you're gonna have to explain to me. I'm not sure. He's part of the Professor Geeks team on the Professor Geek channel, guys, which is a very good channel. So I hope Troy, when we invite him on, he tells us exactly what his involvement is with that. A quest for his soul. A quest for his soul. Oh, they're not. I know they're not going to do that. What kind of happened in the Prestige? That's kind of what happened in the Prestige. It says Nerd Cookies. Guys, Nerd Cookies. Hit those 3 dots and follow Nerd Cookies. She has a great channel. She's also a panelist on some of our programs sometimes. She's awesome. Adega, follow guys. Adega. Parcelli has arrived. No, we will. No, we're doing Latchkum. We're asking general questions, guys. And I'm getting sidetracked. I should go ahead and ask the next question. Yeah, that is a very interesting question, Mando. Okay. I hope I explained, LJ. I'm gonna have to think about it more to answer you properly. If the script was written competently, I would have leaned toward Picard having a soul. You know what, Nassim? Yes, I agree. If it's explained properly. You know what? Listen, when Nimoy died, when Spock died in Star Trek 2 and 3, and he was brought back, they did a lot of explanation. This somehow, Bones could hold his soul or stay connected to Spock's soul in order to put it back, his Katra. There's a lot of explanation. Where is that? There's tons of explanations. Sarek explains it. The priestess explains it at the end. It's even further explained in hello, Nanette. Both Pacellis are in here, guys. They're, it's thanks, Adega, by the way. Thanks for doing that, Adega. Appreciate it. Ira Graves took over Dave's body in the same kind of yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Louise. That's a good point, by the way. Yeah. Hello, Classic Glue Review, Mike. Guys, Star Trek Voyager actor Mike Satterfield is in the house. Star Trek Classic Glue Mike is here. Star Trek Voyager actor Mike Satterfield, guys, is in the house. Classic Glue Review. Everybody click, and by the way, everybody click and follow, please. Click and follow Mike, Classic Glue Reviews. If you haven't subbed, hit those 3 dots and sub, guys. I love Classic Glue. All right, let's ask another question. How about a mind meld? I know, right? That would stick in canon at least. Thank you, Mortimus. That's a great point. It would stick very much in canon. Thank you, Mortimus. All right, guys, let me pick somebody for the next question. It was cute, though, didn't you guys think it was cute the way it's a very JJ thing to do? Now the way that Brent Spiner is playing a human, and now Picard. Yes, listen to this, Cryptic. So Brent Spiner is playing a human, and and Stewart is playing a synth, an artificial life form. So see, they think that's cute, and actually, if it's done properly, I guess it is. But thank you, Mando, for subscribing. Everybody do what Mando does. Subscribe to everybody, guys. Subscribe to everybody in this chat, this family. Which is a part of our greater community family. All right, let's see. Jeff B. Jeff B, do you want to ask a question? Jeff B, do you want to ask a question to the rest of the chat? Jeff B, do you want to ask a question? You can pass, by the way. Or Picard's yellow eyes. That's funny, Mike. Mike was in 2 episodes of Star Trek Voyager, and he was in something else. He was in a few other things too. I gotta. That's not cute. Mando's YouTube. Yes, everybody sub to Mando. Okay, pass. Let's see. Troy, do you have a question you want to ask? A Star Trek or Orville question? An Orville or a Star Trek question to the rest of the chat? And we had just asked about Picard's soul was the last question. And let's see if Troy wants to ask a question. Let's see if between the 2 Pacellis we can come up with a question. A question for, unless you guys want to pass. Unless, Troy, you want to pass. A question, Orville or Star Trek question that everybody can give a response to. Chat. The Thargoids. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't gamed in a while, guys. So you guys share anything you think is relevant. I see what you're saying. Oh, I definitely see what you're saying. Yeah. Hold on one sec. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm picking one. I'm picking one, Mortimus. That was Mortimus, right? Who said that to me? Mortimus. I'm picking one that that's really appropriate. Thanks for pointing that out. All right. Yeah, Mortimus. Yeah. Let's see. Check this out, Mortimus. Check this out, guys. Mortimus is. There we go. And by the way, guys, it's 7 p.m. Eastern. We're all going over to the Facebook to check out JP Egotastic's fan film movie. They're talking about the fan film movie. Look at that. Yeah, totally. Totally, Mortimus. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, Troy has a question, I think. Let's see. Excellent. Okay, awesome. Which is the preference? Handling of the synth in Picard or Soong type androids in Star Trek Online? Good question. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? The handling of synth in Picard or the Soong type androids in Star Trek Online, guys? That is a good question. What do you guys think? The synths in Picard or Soong type androids in Star Trek Online? I heard the season 3 of the Orville is not fully done, but due to the beer, if true, if they are sure what have they done or full. Yeah, we were asking David Rose at the beginning. We were asking everybody their opinion, and I'll ask it again for anybody who's just come in. If the show is going to get delayed, well, it looks like it's getting delayed. Would you guys prefer a split season and have them release when they were supposed to release, September, October, or something like that, and have just the first half of the season, and then have wait several months or whatever it is till the second half of the season is put out? Or do you want them to push the whole thing off and just release all 11 episodes at the same time? So we were asking that question before. So you guys can answer that, in the chat too, if split season or not. So what's the preference, guys? With what is the? All right, we'll ask you next, Mike. Your question. We'll ask you next. Yelling at punks, really? That's cool. Stanley yelling at punks on Troy's channel. Oh, Adega's book. Yes, everybody go buy Adega's book. Science fiction author Adega Outlaw. That's Cryptic's YouTube, guys. A review on Adega's book. Let's see. Oh yeah, I haven't seen that. There tend to be rants, Troy. I got to check that out. All right. So the question, guys, and the gamers are going to have to be the ones who answer this. The handling of the synths in Picard, or what is your preference? How they handle the synths in Picard or the Soong type androids in Star Trek Online? Let's see. So Troy says that personally, I think that all the stuff that has been delayed is potentially good. I think too many projects are rushed and suffer as a result. That's very true. Yep. Absolutely, Troy. And by the way, Seth has been, if he can't get the quality he wants out earlier, he has just pushed it back, and he knows the fans want to be there, and Tom Costantino and Seth they know the fans are waiting. They know, but they want to make sure that because these are, once they're put out, guys, like TNG, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, we go back for decades and watch these episodes. So they don't want to rush it. And it's understandable. Hello, Joseph. I have a second channel for rants. Oh wow! Don't check that, man. I have a second channel. Oh wow, that's cool, Mando. I'm sorry. That's cool, Troy. Wow. Troy, I'm gonna do something. If you want to do me a favor, I'm gonna give you a wrench, and if you can put in those two channels, Troy, as a link to to those two channels, I would appreciate it. Where is so if you can, Troy, if you can put in that. Where's Troy? Okay, there you are. Yeah, I'm giving you a wrench. If you can put in your channels, I would appreciate it. Put that link into those two channels, Troy. Awesome. Okay, so guys, oh, Dega's freaking ahead of the game. But that second channel, I don't know if Dega got that second channel of yours, Troy. So let's see. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Troy and Adega. Hello, Mr. Lundell. If Seth was able to, as Steven says, if Seth was able to purchase Star Trek, do you think he would do Orville universe and Star Trek universe crossover? Listen, CBS, somebody said yesterday that CBS sold one of their publishing companies or something like that. Something that, well, I forget which one it was. They sold an asset. It might come down. It might come down to them. We might do a video on this. It might come down to them having to sell stuff. CBS Viacom having to sell stuff. I mean, after this whole beer bug thing, who knows? Who knows? Anything could happen. Hello, Big Hairy Kev. Nice to see you here. I haven't seen you here before. Coming soon. Okay, awesome. The Klingon Cleric channel. I like that. We got to talk about that, Troy. Wow. That's a good point, Nassim. Yeah, Seth is not just building a franchise; he's working on IP longevity. That's something CBS forgot. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I guarantee one thing, guys. After season 3, the Orville will be on. The Orville was going to start to become huge. That's what's going to happen. And there's a lot of Trekkies, guys. There's a lot of Trekkies who've just been pushing it off. They saw a little bit of season 1. They either liked the jokes, they didn't like the jokes, or they're not 100% on board. But when all those Trekkies start to come on board, and by the way, Seth is picking up fans. It's interesting. Seth is picking up fans who aren't Trekkies, which is really interesting too. Drew's got probably. I mean, invite him, Mike. Invite him. I would like to see Seth MacFarlane produce an official Star Trek series. Yeah. Yeah. Who knows? They might. Who knows? Maybe they'll have to sell it. If Seth could buy it, listen. I'll tell you what. I tell you what I think would happen. If Seth could actually buy it, I mean, it would be like I think like the Planetary Union and the Federation would be like alternate universes. They just developed in different ways. And you'd start to see in the Orville universe, you'd start to see like Klingons and like they would just start to pop up like races from the Federation. That'd be interesting. Who knows? Who knows? Awesome, Nassim. Yeah, me too. Thank you, Cast in the Shadows. This is Mando's. Oh, this is Mando's second channel. Oh, Mando. Okay. So click on those 3 dots, guys, and that's Mando's second channel. So sub to Mando's second channel too, guys, which is Cast in the Shadows. Or it's actually, I think it's Cats in the Shadow. Oh, okay. I think it's probably cats or cast. Is it a play on words? Yes, guys. Please sub to Mando's second channel, Cast in the Shadows or Cats in the Shadows. Did you know that Seth is the creator of the new Cosmo? Yep. Yeah, that's awesome, Mike. Yes, a Klingon Krill alliance, Troy. Yeah, imagine them. Wow. Imagine them joining forces and a Klingon Krill alliance. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Hello, Alexander. All right, I'm asking the next question. I think that was a good question, Troy. I think for some reason that we don't have the proper gamers in here to answer that today. All right, I'm picking the next question, guys. I'm picking the next person to ask a question. Number one, sci-fi. Do you have a question for the chat? You can pass if you don't want to ask it. Number one, sci-fi. We're taking the Latchkum and we're throwing it to you. We're throwing you the Latchkum. Number one, sci-fi. We are throwing you the Latchkum. And we're throwing you the Latchkum, number one. Do you want to have a question? Do you want to have an Orville or Star Trek question you want to ask? Number one, sci-fi. Sure, Alexander. Yeah. I'd be happy to. Thank you. Adega could use some help. Adega's, yeah. Any help, I'm sure, is appreciated. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know how Adega does it, but he does it. Usually, he's the only one in here doing it for me. He's a godsend. Thanks, Alex. All right. So, oh, Mike. I mean, Mike. Yeah. Okay. I haven't heard. Yeah, Mike. I'm sorry. That's late here. Mike, ask your question. Ask your question, Mike. We're going to ask your question. I'm going to ask it. I'm going to answer it. I'm going to ask it right after sci-fi. Number one, sci-fi. Do you want a mirror type episode on the Orville? Okay. So, do we want a mirror universe on the Orville, guys? A dark mirror universe? Mike, write out your question. I'm going to ask it right after sci-fi's. Okay, guys. First, we're going to take number one, sci-fi's question. Do we want a mirror universe on the Orville? By the way, I'm not such a big fan. All right. I think as a one-off, like there were there was one in Enterprise, which is pretty well done, and there was one in I like it, but this whole thing in Star Trek Discovery where the whole mirror universe is in constant storyline. I'm not a big fan of that myself personally. So I think they would do it as a one-off series or a show. That'd be fine. I don't want mirror universes myself. I don't want a dark mirror universe myself as a continuing storyline in the Orville. Definitely do not. That's my position. Let's see. Mirror type. No, I want to see more of the Krill and meet Avis, says Mortimus. Yes, my mirror universe episode would have Isaac with a beard. Isaac with a beard, Steven. That's funny. Gordon is the ladies' man, and Yaphet is Claire. And Yaphet and Claire are an item. That's funny. That's funny, Steven. I swear to God, Steven writes for the Orville. That's funny. Steven either writes for the Orville or he works at Fuzzy Door or something because his ideas are too good. Cast in the Shadow. Okay, it is Cast in the Shadow, my friends. I came up. I like that. That's nice. I like that, Mando. I like it. I like it. We need bearded doubles. It would be interesting. Only as a one-off, says Nanette. It makes more room for Seth's humor, nerd cookies. That's a very interesting point. Very interesting point, Elaine. Nerd cookies. I think it would be cool depending on how it is done. I agree on how it is done. In episodic type mirror, it's possible. It's possible. Okay, Seam says it's possible. A mirror Orville universe might be interesting for 1 or 2 episodes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying it should be limited. I don't want this continuous storyline like in Discovery. We find out that the captain is just from the mirror universe, and then what's her name? The actress who comes from the mirror universe. Yeah, Alexander, it is a Star Trek thing. The thing is, though, because Seth sometimes does a parody of Star Trek stuff, don't be surprised if we someday see it. LJ says, not a fan. I don't like taking characters that I like and turning them into douchebags for the sake of plot. Yeah, DJ. I mean, LJ. Yeah, LJ. I'm there with you. Dark Universe is more suitable for something like Warhammer, which is awesome. But oh yeah, okay. Yes, Nasim. Yes. Thanks. Oh, Adega fan, dude. I don't deserve Adega, man. Thanks, Adega. Thanks. I'm gonna go back to Mike's question. If they came up with a good idea, one-off episode, but yeah, I don't need it to happen. I don't need it to happen, says Louise. Kelly with beard. Joseph. That's funny. Excuse me. That's interesting. By the way, there was a great Stephen, there was a great episode of Stargate where they broke the fourth wall, which I love. That's just I love how Stargate did that, by the way. Do a mirror universe as a test, but make it explainable that it could have been a dream because crossover. That's interesting. I like that, LDG. I would want it to be more of a comedic mirror universe, says Zachary. That's interesting. A more comedic mirror universe. That is interesting. Yeah. By the way, people in the Orville fandom have been talking for a long time about a musical episode. And I'm going to take Mike's question in a sec. Do you think it's possible for an American citizen to pay for? Evil Kelly and says a suck up. That's funny, number one. That's funny. That's funny. It's a toughie. Okay, let's go to Mike's question. I know the answer to that, Mike. I know the answer. I think I know the answer. That's the question? Is that the same question you wrote down before? One sec. Okay. Yeah, that's the same question. Okay. So the planet Vulcan is supposed to be located approximately 16 light years away, circling which star? That's the question. That's the next question, guys, from Mike Satterfield, Star Trek Voyager actor Mike Satterfield, guys. And DS9 too. DS9, I think. Stargate did mirror universes. Yeah, they did mirror universes, but they weren't like it wasn't like an evil mirror universe. They were just like different. Yeah, LVG. Yeah, it wasn't like a dark. I mean, they were a little different. Some of the characters were different. Mirrors could be a simulator test being viewed by the crew. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting, Stephen. A mirror could be a simulator test being viewed by the crew. Yeah. Yeah, Stephen. Musical would be nice. All right. So what's hey DJ Zachary Gibbons. Hey guys, so that's really all right. So that is a hard question. What's the star? Let's go back to let's post the question. So Mike Satterfield's question. All right. So a Star Trek actor is giving us this question. Mike Satterfield from Star Trek Voyager. He played several aliens on Star Trek Voyager. The planet Vulcan is supposed to be located approximately 16 light years away, circling which star? I think I know the answer, actually. And yes, and Mike Satterfield was in DS9. Was in DS9 as well. Star Trek Voyager and DS9. That's right, because he was telling us about the DS9 cast, his experience with him, which one was not really timeline change, says Mike. All right, so what's the star, guys? Anybody? All right, let's see. Find Boxy season 2. Huh? That should be the name of the that should be the name of the Adega. That should be the name of the YouTube channel where they do the Beetlejuice, says LDG. Wait, that's a galaxy, says Beetlejuice. Troy says, I believe the star is 40 Eridani. Interesting. What do you guys think? DJ, that's a very lost in space answer. Hello, Bao Mike. By the way, guys, at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're all going to Facebook to watch 40 Iridani, says Nerd Cookies. I guess, is that it? Is that the answer, Mike? So Troy and Elaine said that that's the answer. I Googled it. It's D2 26965. Oh, you guys are talking about something else? You got part of it, missing something. Really, Mike? What is he missing? Hello, Kafia. Did my eyebrows tonight. Awesome, Kafia. Kafia, I love your last video. Everybody, guys, everybody click on those 3 dots and sub to Kafia Star if you haven't. Her videos are so uplifting. They're so fun to watch. I don't know. Everybody's calling me JP lately instead of PJ. Everybody, I know it's a typo, Mike. So what's he missing? I was going to say something else, but I know I'm wrong, so I'm not going to say it. No, we're doing Latchkum tonight, Mr. Miles. Mr. Miles, but I showed your picture that I showed that picture you sent me about the space flowers. So thank you for sending that to me. Omicron 2 Eridani. Oh, okay, that's the name of the star. That's the full name, Mike? Wow. Yeah, guys, and at 7 p.m., we are at 7 p.m., guys. We are all heading to see JP Egotastics. Thank you, Adega. Everybody sub to Kafia. JP Egotastic is putting out his fan film that we see here. He's putting out his fan film on Tuesday, and they're doing a Meet the Cast and Crew tonight. Does that make me JD? JD Hogg. Wasn't it JD Hogg from Dukes of Hazzard? Oh, but it was but Jefferson Davis Hogg. Joseph has a unibrow. Kathy, you need to get over to Joseph and do his eyebrows too. To Joseph. I was going to ask you a Lightspeed question, but I thought. All right, let me pick somebody else. Oh, Bird of Prey's in the house. So listen, because Bird of Prey's in the house, I'm going to pick him. Sorry, Bird. Bird, next, you're the next guy to ask the Latchkum question because you have good questions too. So we're taking the Latchkum, we're throwing it to Bird o' Prey, our Irish Klingon, Bird o' Prey, and Bird o' Prey is gonna, if you want, unless he wants to pass, ask an Orville or Star Trek question, Bird, that you want, that everybody in the chat can answer. So unless you want to pass, you can tell me to pass if you want. So if Bird wants to ask a question, Kapla Bird of Prey. And if anybody in here has not subbed to Bird of Prey 5, there might be one or two people here who haven't. If you haven't, please sub to Bird of Prey 5. He is toughing it out in New York with you know what that's going on there. And he has an amazing channel. Bird o' Prey 5, guys. Everyone sub to Bird if you haven't. If you haven't subbed to Bird o' Prey 5, who is shamelessly stealing Christopher Plummer's image. He's one of my favorite Klingons, though. That's one of my favorite Klingons, Bird. All right, we'll see, Bird. I'm going to wait one more minute if Bird has a question. If not, and we're going to have to head over in 15 minutes to Facebook because I know that we promised these guys that we were going to go support their thing today. Yeah, whoever's not sub Bird is missing out on life. Yeah, Joseph. Do we need a non-binary character in sci-fi? Listen, in TNG we had Riker with those one sex. He falls in love with the one sex species. Yeah, and there's going to be all kinds of Oh, what are the 4 names, 2 first and 2 last, that actor Penny Johnson plays on both DS9 and Orville? That's a damn, Bird. Damn. Well, that's a good question, Bird. Okay. What are the 4 names that Penny Johnson Gerald, the 2 first and the 2 last, that she plays on DS9 and Orville? Good question. I mean, I think everybody in here, most people in here are going to get it, but it's a good question. Bon appetit, Bird o' Prey. Enjoy your dining. Let's see. Ooh, I was just thinking about her lately. Okay. What do you guys? Full answers, guys. Full answers. Boom. The first one to put it out there. I think the first one to put out the full answer was Louise. And Yosef. Mr. Lundell, Troy. Yep. Louise. So Bert says Louise got it. Louise got it. Very good question, Bird O'Prey. Bird O'Prey. Thanks, Bird. Good question, guys. Okay, let's see. I'm picking somebody. DJ, do you have a question for Orville, an Orville or Star Trek question? By the way, you go to something terrible happened today. You go to the fridge and you think there's another beer or another hard cider, and you're out. So let's see if this wine, this bottle of wine is still okay. That's too vinegary. That bottle of wine has been there for a while. All right. I need to get something to drink. Hold on one second. All right. All right, let's see. You can make your own wine in Instapot in 2 days. Oh, nerd cookies, we got to talk. In 2 days? Okay, let's see. Let's take Nanette's question. All right, so let's see. Wait. Sorry, it's jumping. All right, here we go. Let's take this question. Which Star Trek series do you like the best? Or does the Orville beat them all? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that question? That's a good question, actually. All right, and then we'll answer, and then we'll take DJ's question. So Nanette, let's take Nanette's question first, and DJ has a question now too. So let's take Nanette's first. And all right, which Star Trek series do you like the best? And or does the Orville beat them all? All right, so let's phrase it a little differently. Let's, including the Orville and all the Star Trek series, which is your favorite? So everybody tell us, which is your favorite? And if your favorite out of all of them is the Orville, no, let's stick with Nanette's question. So Nanette's question, let's stick to her phrasing. Which Star Trek episode do you like the best? And does the Orville beat them? That's a joke, right, Joseph? That's a joke, right? I'm sorry, and maybe Joseph does like it. If you do, Joseph, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I thought you were just kidding. Oh, that's a good question, LDG. All right. So LJ says, ooh, a tie between Orville and Star Trek The Next Generation. You know, LJ, I'm feeling that way lately. I would agree with you. I'm feeling that way. But I have a great appreciation for all of them, by the way. I have a great, it's just like, some days you're kind of in the mood for one. And Stephen Klein says, I have a soft spot for Voyager. Yeah, sometimes you're in a different mood and you want to watch one of the kind of like You kind of play one of those. That you prefer one of those series. I used to know the rules. Oh, I used to know. Yes, Katie used to know all the rules of acquisition. It's far easier to say which ones I don't like. It is easier, huh, Luis? I think DS9 is my favorite for all the Klingon content. For the Orville beats. I'm not sure the Orville beats it in my mind, but it is high on my list. Okay, Troy. So Troy likes the content in DS9, the Klingon content in DS9. That's a good point. Martok is awesome. Troy, you saw our interview with JG Hertz, right? By the way, I'm gonna start doing live replays of some of those videos that have kind of gotten buried in the channel. Some of those interviews. So Nerd Cookie says Voyager 100%. All right, Elaine. Enterprise. It's got to be other thieves. Oh, and Mirror Hoshi and Tafal. DJ, I love Enterprise. To be honest, I want to explain why I like Enterprise. So I'm gonna maybe you and I should do that show together, DJ, someday. Take away Joseph's French for that. Yeah, Nanette, really? Your first one is the Orville. Wow. I gotta say, there are days when I'm feeling that the Orville is gonna end up being better. It's gonna be Trek, but better. They're really putting a lot of thought into it, guys. Voyager is my favorite, but I'd say TNG is the best, Mr. Miles says. Okay. Oh, Marine. I agree with you, Mr. Miles. The Star Trek convention was the... Okay, so let's take DJ's question. Let's just finish the answers. Hello, Meta Studios. How are you guys? TOS. So Jeff B says TOS for innovation with the Orville present day. Cryptic says DS9. It's on the same level as the Orville. Regeneration is my favorite Enterprise episode. Oh, wow. What series is that? Is that Voyager, Steven? Yeah, DJ. Let's talk, man. Seriously, let's talk. Quark's mom. Kathia loves Quark's mom. Okay. Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, wow. Classic blue makeup. Okay. So let's take DJ's question. Moogie. Yeah, where's Moogie? Okay. And guys, we're in 5 minutes. We're going to head over to Facebook to see. Let's take this last question from DJ. We're all going to head over to see JP Egotastics. You guys see it in the background. JP Egotastic is premiering a movie on Tuesday the 7th, April 7th. And today they're doing a meet the cast and crew of the original fan film at Planetary Step at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is in 5 minutes. It's in 10 minutes. So let's take DJ's last question. Okay, as the last question. DJ has the last question for Latchkum. So according to the results from 2013, what was the seventh best Star Trek film ever? The seventh. Wow. All right, let's go. let's take that question. What do you guys think about DJ's question? The motion picture, Birdo Prey. What was the 7th best from that poll? 2013 poll, the 7th best. Hey, Drew. What the 7th best movie was? Galaxy Quest. Bob Mike says Galaxy Quest. Joy says Star Trek 5. Adega says Undiscovered Country. The 7th best. I think it's Undiscovered is probably higher, I would say. Who's the winner, DJ? Who's the winner? Star Trek 5? Is it Troy? Hello, Alicia. Guys, we are all about to head over. We're all about to head over to Facebook. Hold on, let's see. We're all about to head over to Facebook. Well, not together, but I would like you guys, if whoever can go see. Let's go support JP. Oh snap! Really? Is that true? The official Galaxy Quest was. Is that really, DJ? Yeah, that's funny. Is it? That's funny, DJ. Okay, guys. But really, I was joking about that. That's funny. That's funny, guys. I want to thank everybody for being here. We're gonna cut this now because excuse me. We're gonna cut this now because we wanted okay, so I'm trying to blow this up more. All right, we want to go check out, oh, that's too much. Tonight at 7 p.m. Facebook.com/Mark Blee. And we want to go check out the stream. They're doing a stream on Facebook Live. So I'm writing the link here below. Okay. I'm writing the link here below. So if you guys just want to go directly and check that out. AP Egotastic and Eric are doing some kind of special event concerning their new Orville fan film. So this is the link. That's the link. So I would suggest if everybody who has time can go over there and check that out. That they're premiering the movie. They're premiering the movie on April 7th, and it looks interesting. It looks fascinating. So guys, thank you all. Thank you all. Jaloja to you, Jeff B. Jaloja to everybody. Have a great time. Have a great Sunday night. I was going to say Saturday. Have a great Sunday night. You guys have fun. We'll see you on. Is anybody streaming later from our? Who else is anybody streaming later? Anybody in here? DJ Captain Trek. Anybody in here? Is anybody streaming later? Let us know before we go. It's not clickable? Hold on a sec. It's not clickable? Hold on. Let me write it again. Let me write it in here. Really? It's not clickable. Okay. All right. That should work. If it's not clickable for some reason. All right. So is anybody streaming in here, guys? To send people later. Alicia might be streaming. All right. Alicia might be streaming later, guys. So go check out. Yeah, copy and paste the link, guys. Copy and paste the link. So everybody head over to Facebook. Oh, you think so? Bird says thinks not allowing it, huh? DJ is going to be. DJ is going to be. I'm still deciding. So Alicia or DJ might be streaming later. Okay. DJ or Alicia might be streaming later. Yeah, just cut and paste it, guys. Cryptic, go to bed. Yeah, I'm not going to stay up too late either. It's only midnight there, Cryptic. I'm just kidding. You guys all have a great night, and let's go check out JP. You guys have a great night. Take care. Bye. Yeah, guys, 14, we're heading over to see on Facebook, JP Gotastic is doing his, they're doing some kind of special thing about their new fan film, him and Eric at the link at the link that I posted. And facebook.com/Mark Blee. So go check that out, guys. All right. Good night.